Hello everyone. The way we saw in the movie named Sanskriti, that how our family not just believes in the Indian cultural values, but also understands the science behind each of these. And this family is very keen to teach these Indian culture to new generation. Because the science behind these culture is extremely beneficial for all of us. Hence, it is very important to carry forward these cultural values from one generation to other. Similarly, we have very eminent personalities in Indian history who have spread awareness of the science of these Indian cultural values in a simple manner to the mankind. For example, Maharishi Patanjali, Maharishi Charak, Maharishi Sushrut, and many more are known for their contribution in this field. These renowned sages made yoga and Ayurveda as part of the Indian culture for their multiple benefits and made it as one of the world's most well-known cultures. And today, we will introduce you amongst one of these well-known personalities, Maharishi Patanjali's inspiring story. Thank you. Many eminent personalities were born in ancient India, who spread lot of awareness about Indian culture across the globe. One of these well-known Indian sages is Maharishi Patanjali. He was the one who gifted the art of yoga to the world. Yoga is an extremely popular art across the globe today. People across the world celebrate International Yoga Day today. Many people over the years have experienced the benefits of yoga. And the entire credit for this goes to the one and the only Maharishi Patanjali. He was born in Gonda, which is a city in Uttar Pradesh. He then settled in a place called Kashi. His mother's name was Gonika. One of the versions of his birth stories is that he fell from heaven to earth in the form of a baby snake into the upturned palms, a gesture known as Anjali of his virgin mother Gonika, and that is why he was named Patanjali. He is known as the avatar of Sheshanag. Maharishi Patanjali was blessed with the supernatural powers. He had vast knowledge on the area of grammar. He has been the authority as the last grammarian of classical Sanskrit texts in ancient India. Maharishi Patanjali lived in the era wherein Pushyamitra Shung ruled the empire from 142 to 195. Today, if the vast knowledge on yoga is easily available, then the entire credit for this goes to Maharishi Patanjali. Maharishi Patanjali was a well-known physician and chemistry teacher. Patanjali was a distinguished teacher of alchemy and asbestos. Many metals and iron sciences are his contribution. Raja Bhoj had called Patanjali not just a physician of the body, but also of the mind. He is considered as the author of famous Ayurveda book Charaka Samahita. He is the founder of the ancient art called Yoga in India, which is one of the 6 essential elements of Hindu religion: justice, specialist, numeric, yoga, reflection, philosophy. Maharishi Patanjali founded a collection of 195 sutras of yoga, which are the fundamental pillars of yoga, and the act of chanting these Sanskrit sutras of yoga is called Bhashya. Maharishi Patanjali described yoga as an ancient Indian technique of calming the mind and removing the chaos that disturb a person. The art of yoga not just leads to an overall balance of the well-being, but also focuses on physical, mental, and cleansing of your soul through the practice of 8 limbs of Ashtanga Yoga. First is Yam, second is Niyam, third is Asan, fourth is Pranayam, fifth is Pratyahar, sixth is Dharana, seventh is meditation, and eighth is Samadhi. Yam. The meaning of Yam is control, which are essentially of 5 types. First is non-violence, second is truth, third is to stay away from stealing things, fourth is brahmacharya, which means to always have control on your thoughts and actions, and fifth is contentment with what we have and not accumulate more than the required, and not to be greedy for what others possess. Similarly, there are 5 kinds of niyam. Niyam is to get rid of the body wastes and to cleanse our thoughts on timely basis. Happiness, tenacity, and self-study are extremely important for our well-being. This also calls for complete devotion and dedication of the soul towards divine energy. The asanas help in bringing stability and inner peace by practicing the required sitting postures, which brings an alignment of mind, body, and soul. Similarly, the process of the intake and external air is called inhalation, and the process of breathing out air is called exhaling. This practice of breath regulation is a main component of yoga is called pranayama. The regulated breaths clear the physical and emotional obstacles in our body, and the regular and sustained practice of pranayama can supercharge your whole body. So the main benefit of pranayama is that the focus shifts from external locus of control to internal locus of control, and this is called pratyahar, which means prati ahar, adverse instinct. And when the focus is on internal locus of control, which enables the stability and calmness of the inner being, then the beginning of this essential process is called dharana. For example, focusing our mind on our favorite deity's idol is called dharana, meditation. The action or power of focusing all of one's attention to a particular area or object is called meditation, samadhi. Samadhi is the final step of the journey of Maharishi Patanjali's Ashtanga Yoga, the oneness with the universe. A yogi has the capability to initiate the journey of samadhi during the act of meditation. According to Maharishi Patanjali, samadhi is a joyous state of yoga and is often considered the precursor of enlightenment. Out of these, only asana, pranayama, and meditation are being practiced in the modern times. Maharishi Patanjali was the first and only sage who established yoga, which is devoid of any religious, mystical, or spiritual trappings and is practiced by so many across the globe. Nowadays, people are only practicing yoga to resolve the physical stress which they are undergoing. But yoga has the ability to cleanse the mind and body to enhance the quality of life.